And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 520th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. It is Monday, October 14th, 2019. We are brought to you by Gorilla Mind Rush, the #1 supplement for focus, concentration, and productivity. That's the #1 on the market, guys. Go to donovansharpe.com/Gorilla Mind Rush to get your hands on a bottle and to support the show. I'm putting the link in the chat now. We are streaming live to 7 different platforms across 10 different channels, including Instagram, where I will start doing a live pre-show Q&A Monday through Thursdays around 11:30ish. I had some technical issues. I had some technical issues going on here. That's why I'm a lot late getting on the air, but I am here. So Monday through Thursday, around 11:30-ish. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I think it's at Donovan Sharpe 1. I don't really know which one it is. Either way, however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Later on in the show, I'm going to point and laugh at a female who foolishly got her dead dog's paws tattooed on her breasts by what appears to be a tattoo artist fresh out of the penitentiary. If you are a patron, you definitely want to stick around for that because you do not want to miss when I point and laugh at this chick because she fears it may make her undateable, quote unquote. Pardon me. There we go. But I'm going to start, gentlemen, with a proverb that most people are well aware of, which is the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Now, for those of you not familiar with this particular term or its definition, there are several interpretations to this. Now, the first and most common interpretation is when an individual, an organization, or group of people do something they believe is a good thing, but has unintended consequences. So, for example, the Everglades were drained back in the day because it was universally believed that it would create more farmland. But because the drainage killed a lot of fish, killed a lot of plants and algae, and those things have negatively impacted the entire ecosystem, for those reasons, the glades are in bad shape right now. Another common interpretation of this particular aphorism is when someone, voices their intent to do something good to keep something bad from happening, but never takes action. Now, a good example of this is a person losing their job, and that person's friend tells them to get a job, tells them that they're going to get them a job, rather, where they work to keep them from falling upon hard times. When that friend doesn't follow through, they can't pay their mortgage, they can't make their car payment, and so on and so forth, which results in foreclosure, repossession, and eventually bankruptcy. Now, what those particular interpretations have in common, of course, is intent. Whether or not a person or people follow through with what they say they'll do or not, if a person or people don't see the unintended consequences on the horizon of their good intentions, in both cases, they meant to do something good. Their intent was to help or benefit a person or people with their action or actions. But there's another interpretation of this particular adage that is not done or carried out with good intentions, and this is when someone says that their intentions were good when they actually got caught doing something wrong or something bad. You were already in hell, but you want people to think that you're there through no fault of your own and that your intentions were good when it clearly does not look or sound this way. So, for example, if a woman finds out that her best friend has been exchanging flirty text messages with her boyfriend, the best friend will say, "Why are you upset? I did this to show you that your boyfriend cannot be trusted. You talk all the time about how you don't trust him and that you think he would cheat on you if he had the chance. So by flirting with him, I did you a favor." Now, as obvious as this is to us, that there were nefarious intentions by the best friend, we see and hear about people using this disingenuous ploy to cover up their bad behavior all the time. So now the question becomes, why do people use this tact when it is readily apparent to them and everyone around them that they're full of it? Why would people use this indirect blame-shifting technique when it sets off everyone's BS bullshit meters almost all of the time? Well, this is simple. It's because people don't want to look bad. They don't want to be looked at as morally corrupt people. They don't want to draw the ire of the person or people. They did the bad thing too, so they make up a piss poor excuse as to why what they did is a good thing, even though it's crystal clear that it most certainly was not. Chris W. sent me an article entitled, quote, "Women cheat because they love their husbands and want to save their marriage," which I'm sure that no less than 100% of the people who saw the title of this article, man or woman, laughed out loud, because this is as good an example as there is in terms of covering up their poor conduct by telling everyone about their good intentions. The article was posted on The Independent last June. It was written by a Chelsea Ritzchel, and I've put the link to the article in the description. Now, Miss Ritzchel, geez, that's a hard name to pronounce. Miss Ritzchel is based in New York City, and she writes about food, fashion, parenting, beauty, and fitness, which all sound like normal topics for women like her to write about, except for the parenting part, which, as you guys can see with a quick glance at her Instagram, she does not appear to be qualified nor interested in discussing. Anyway, we're going to read through this ridiculous article and break it down in 20 seconds. We'll be right back. Gentlemen, if you want a woman who loves, respects, and adores you, get your hands on my 7-hour, 5-part audio course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up Now. Learn how to screen out time wasters and cheaters, how to set and enforce boundaries, how to dominate her body and her mind, and much more. Build a woman who willingly and enthusiastically submits to you and lives for pleasing you in and out of the bedroom with How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up. The link is in the description. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for sticking around. Again, guys, we are streaming live to multiple platforms. I'm a little out of sorts here because there are many, many more things happening behind the scenes than I am used to. I decided to break out. I decided to stream across. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on 3 different YouTube channels. I'm told that my secret link doesn't work, so my apologies to my patrons. I'm going to have to work a lot of this stuff out. I'm on a platform called VK. There's another one called OKRU. I recently opened up a BitChute account. I'm going to start a Reddit page. What else am I? I'm on Tumblr. So I'm really trying to sort of trying to spread my wings and get the word out here. So my apologies to my patrons about the fact that the secret link doesn't work. So it looks like I'm just going to have to talk about this dog paw thing at some point tomorrow when I get all this worked out. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right to breaking down this article. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. All right, excellent. It says, quote, "Women cheat on their husbands out of love and desire to save their marriages, according to a new book. Alicia Walker," it says, a Missouri State University professor, made the surprising claim in The Secret Lives of Cheating Wives after a full year of interviewing unfaithful women. I actually put the link to find that book, The Secret Life of the Cheating Wife. The author actually got the title of the book wrong, but if you want to check out the book, I think it's for sale on Amazon. I put that link in the description. Anyway, Walker, it says, spoke to more than 50 women aged 24 to 65 after placing a request for case studies on married site Ashley Madison, and says she found that women who cheat typically do not want to leave their marriages. Rather, they are simply looking for sex and orgasms. The reason this comes as such a shock to the men who read this is because most men are not red pill aware. Because if they were, they'd be familiar with the red pill proverb, alpha fucks, beta bucks. Of course these women don't want to leave their marriages, guys. They have the best of both worlds. They have an endless supply of men who satisfy all of their sexual needs and a man who takes care of all of her non-sexual needs in the form of a husband. The reason why these women don't want to leave their marriages is because both sides of their dualistic sexual strategy are being satisfied. If they're having their cake and eating it too, then why would they want to leave their marriages? Now, the article's title says that women cheat because they love their husbands, and the title is right, believe it or not. I know a lot of you guys are probably scoffing, oh my God, they're cheating because they love their husbands. Stay with me here. These cheating wives do love their husbands. But what these women didn't tell Alicia Walker during these interviews, is that the love they have for their husbands is not the same kind of love that they would have us believe. You see, guys, when a woman says she loves a man, it can mean many, many different things, and unfortunately, men who do not understand that a woman's love has many dimensions and many different levels, most men make the mistake of committing to or staying committed to a woman who doesn't love him like he loves her. The kind of love these unfaithful wives have for their husbands is the same kind of love that girls have for guys they have in the friend zone. Think about it, guys. A man with an unfaithful wife is almost in the same situation as a man in the friend zone. I would even go as far as to even say that a man in the friend zone is in a more favorable position than a man who has a cheating wife. Because at least being in the friend zone, you won't get raked over the coals in a divorce. At least he doesn't have to give up half of his present and future earnings and see his kids every other weekend, while his ex gets pounded out by Dave, the unemployed garage band guitar player who may or may not live in a storage unit. So as bad as being friend-zoned by a woman is concerned, as far as being rather friend-zoned by a woman you have never had sex with, it's a much better situation than living with and having children with a woman who has friend-zoned you and can destroy your life with a stroke of a pen. The bottom line here, guys, is that these women have friend-zoned their husbands, and they're getting all of the benefits of being married without any of the costs associated with it, which of course is refraining from indulging in sexual exploits with men other than their husbands. Forgive me, guys, I am all out of sorts. I'm still a little bit hot-headed that I could not get my sound to work for 15 minutes. So if this is a little sloppier than it normally is, you have my sincerest apologies. I really, really do try to bring you guys good content. I try to improve all the time. Every once in a while, I just have a bad day. This is just how it is. Let's continue. Speaking to The Sun about her findings, Walker said, quote, more than half of the women I talked to, 26 to be precise, said I'm in a sexless marriage or I'm not having orgasms and that's why I'm cheating. Walker's interest in the topic of why married women cheat was piqued after reading a study that revealed women in their early 40s were most likely to cheat. This goes to show that most husbands do not keep their shit together because they still believe in unconditional love, quote unquote. Unconditional love doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't. A woman can never love a man like she will love her children or her pets. Can't be done. Unconditional love is a myth. And any man who doesn't know or believe this is in for a rude awakening. Much like the men who will eventually find out their 40-something wives are banging their personal trainers. In episode 482, I talked about the 5 reasons men keep getting cheated on, and in addition to being non-confrontational, not protecting her from herself, and putting way too much responsibility on her, one of the main reasons women cheat on their husbands is because their husbands foolishly believe that their wives love them for who they are rather than for what they are. And the minute a man ceases being what he is, his wife will look elsewhere for a man who is what he used to be. This isn't a woman's nature, guys. Yes, gentlemen, it is absolutely wrong and deceitful when a woman cheats. There is no doubt about it. We've discussed this ad nauseum. But let's not pretend that female infidelity is solely the responsibility of the female. We share in that blame, guys. We can't bitch and moan about how our last 3 girlfriends all cheated on us if we were fat, unmotivated, and stopped trying to maintain our high value or increase it any more than women can complain about guys cheating on them when they get fat, when they stop putting out, when they're bitchy. Infidelity most of the time, guys, is a two-way street. That does not absolve women for cheating, but that doesn't necessarily let us off the hook either. Those of you who have followed me over the years know all about how bad my ex-wife Darcy was, but I also take responsibility, and I readily and freely admit that I got fat. I acted like a bitch, and I really wasn't a real man at that point. So while it is clear that today's women are the worst they've ever been in history in terms of being faithful, blaming them for your shortcomings, that's not going to get you anywhere, guys. keep your shit together and she's much less likely to cheat on you. There are no guarantees. That's a fact. But the red pill isn't about guarantees, guys. It's about stacking the odds in your favor. Knowing the majority of these women had no interest in finding a new mate at this age, the article continues, Walker wanted to uncover why these women who claim to love their husbands were cheating on them. She found that, for many of the women, the choice to cheat was not a spontaneous one, but one made out of necessity. Discussing her unexpected discovery, Walker said, it was very much this calculated, deliberate decision to get what they were missing from their marriages, which for them was orgasms, and they were really cheating to stay married, which was quite surprising. Holy moly. Rather than giving in to sexual urges with men other than their husbands for fun, the majority of women Walker spoke to said that they seek sexual relationships outside of their marriages because they are not having their physical needs met by their husbands and feel like this is the only way to save their marriage. Now, this is where these women are being disingenuous, guys. In what universe does fucking other guys help your marriage? How the hell does taking another man's dick save your marriage? This is what I was talking about earlier, guys. Saying that they're engaging in bad behavior for good reasons, knowing full well they're just doing it because they lack morality, they lack impulse control, they lack temperance and human decency. Women never calculate anything preemptively, guys. They don't make decisions based on rationale and data before they make bad decisions. No, they just make bad decisions. Women only become pragmatic and calculating when it comes to covering up their affairs after the fact. When they decide to fuck the bad boy, oh no, it's all emotion. But as soon as it comes to covering up, you'll be surprised at how pragmatic and logical and rational women become. Incidentally enough, the same way works with the wall. When a female is young and sexually attractive, her decisions are impulsive and lack thought and rationale. She fucks with, she fucks all the tatted bad boys on a whim without a second thought because she's in her sexual prime and she's got plenty of time, which affords her the luxury of being reckless. But after she hits the wall, now she starts engaging in rational thought. Now she starts engaging in logic because she no longer has the luxury of time and peak sexual attractiveness. Interesting. It continues, some revealed decade-long dry spells led them in search of orgasms elsewhere, with the only other option being to leave their husbands. One woman Walker interviewed said she made her decision when she realized taking care of yourself wasn't a good enough replacement for sex, while another wife said it took her kneeling on her knees, sobbing, for her to realize she had to cheat or I will leave him. Oh, give me a break. Are you serious? For real with this? Like, these women didn't agonize over this difficult decision. They decided to cheat when they saw Kevin's six-pack abs. The only sobbing they did was when they were on their knees, when their eyes welled up, when choking on Kevin's cock. Get the fuck out of here with that. This is what women do, guys. They engage in bad behavior, then try to convince us that they feel guilty about it. It continues, others revealed they sought sex elsewhere because their husbands couldn't physically give them what they needed because of health limitations, and they didn't want resentment to ruin their marriages. This, again, is 100% bullshit, guys. Well, not 100%. I'll put it to you this way. 99.9% of women cheat. I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. I am way off my game. Forgive me, guys. It's just not a good day. This is why 99.9% of women cheat because they want to cheat. It has nothing to do with their husband's health limitations. If a woman cheats because of her husband's health limitations, these are the gross outliers. These are the exceptions to the rule. And I can guarantee you that not one of these women interviewed was in that situation. Even though women are disingenuous about their intentions after the fact, a lot of them just flat out lie. I cheated because he cheated. We're in an open marriage. He gave me permission to cheat. He wasn't attentive enough. We've all heard those before. Number one, no red-blooded male would ever give his wife permission to fuck another dude. Number two, 106% of open marriages involves the wife getting sex from other men while the husband doesn't get any sex from other women. Number three, women rarely revenge cheat on men of value. If their high-value boyfriend or husband cheats, it hurts, yes. But cheating back is the last thing on their minds. And number four, inattentive men who are emotionally unavailable, these are the kinds of men that women throw themselves at, including the women who are married to these men. Surprisingly, it continues, many of the women Walker interviewed revealed that having their orgasm needs met made them better wives and better mothers, and their biggest concern was protecting their marriage. Upon hearing the lengths the wives would go, which included vetting their sexual partners to ensure there would be no emotional attachment, to doing everything they could to make sure their husbands would never find out, all in an effort to keep their marriages from falling apart, Walker described the phenomenon as heartbreaking. The fact that women actually say that infidelity makes them better wives is such an obvious ploy to justify their bad decisions. It's an insult to the intelligence of people reading this article. Nobody believes that. And the only vetting that's involved is sexual attractiveness. That's it. Cheating wives know damn well they don't vet anybody to make sure there's no emotional attachment. These women are trying to make us think that this is a process of discernment and thoroughness.
And now your man,
wow,
Donovan Sharpe.
Awesome. More production issues there. Jesus Christ. Today has been an absolute shit show. Anyway, at the end of the day, wives cheat because they're promiscuous, and that's all there is to it, guys. We all know that the more men a woman sleeps with, the less likely they are to remain faithful to their husbands. And listen, I don't need any studies or statistics to tell me this, even though there are scores of them out there that verify this. Just look at the state of today's marriages and relationships, and it's easy to see that the reason why women cheat on their husbands far more often than not is because they slept around before tying the knot. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, guys. At least not the kind of housewife that keeps her legs closed. Holy smokes. All right, well, I'm going to go a little bit off script here today. If you guys are... If you're the kind of guy who likes to tune out when I start addressing people in the chat, go ahead and bow out now. I don't normally address people in the chat on weekday shows, on non-call-in shows, but because I was late because of these issues, number one, and because it's just been a sloppy show. I've been off my game. I feel like I owe it to you guys to give you guys a little bit of one-on-one time. By the way, buy Gorilla Mind Rush. I'm going to put that link in the chat. Make sure you guys get your hands on my course, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up. Shout out to Black Mamba Fitness on the Instagram side. Says, you're the fucking boss. Love all your Red Pill knowledge. I appreciate that. Black Mamba Fitness also tried to get in on the video. Nope, don't do that. Do not do it. Blackout Alpha 1 says, this is dope. Appreciate that. Keo Theo says, preach the word, Donovan. Appreciate that. Going a little old school here. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to pull up my phone. Excellent. See how many people we got watching today. 785 people watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, guys, listen, I don't apologize for much, but I feel like I owe you guys a little bit of an apology because today's show was just, oh my God, got off to a bad start. Good Lord. All right. Let's see what we got here. Nigel Diggs is in the house. Longtime supporter of mine. HS Lee 169. I forgot to give you a thank you. You sent me a $5 contribution. I think it was on Friday, and I forgot to shout you out on that. So I appreciate that. What I'm doing now, guys, and I guess while I still have your eyes and your ears, while I still have you here, guys, what I'm gonna do, hopefully starting tomorrow, if I can get all my tech support issues squared away, if I can figure out how to use Blog Talk Radio with OBS, and I think I'll be able to figure this out. It'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. What I'm going to be doing going forward from here on out, and probably indefinitely, is I'm going to do I'm going to split the show up into two different sections, right? The second section is going to be for patrons only. Now, as a patron, you're going to get an opportunity to call and talk to me. This is for patrons only, so you'll get access to the entire show, and you'll get phone access as well. Every once in a while, I'll come on Instagram and do like a pre-show, a live pre-show Q&A. I'm not going to do it that often. I do like doing it. That's one of the things I love about doing this, is engaging with my audience. But one of the drawbacks to doing one of the drawbacks that I didn't see coming, that comes with engaging with your audience, is that not a lot of people like it. Like, the more I engage with my audience, the less people watch my content. Another drawback is that when I engage with my audience, I tend to get a lot more trolls, because trolls know that I'm paying attention to what the chat is saying. Normally, when I'm on the air, I don't pay attention to the chat at all. I just don't. I don't want to get off topic, because you guys know I'm a little bit ADD. I try to stay on topic for you guys, but I get a lot of knuckleheads who just want to blow up the chat. I think Soupbone was one of my main trolls. Another guy, Ralph Hayes, B Scott. Guys used to love it when I used to go in on trolls, but that really was hurting my channel. That was really hurting my brand and my channel. So, Sherwin Love with the $5 super chat says, "It is nice to see that your channel is growing really big. It's been a long time coming." Appreciate that. Damn, everybody's oranging me now. Listen, you guys know I'm looking at the chat. Everybody's oranging me now, huh? All right, good stuff. 764 people watching on YouTube. Again, guys, I am also streaming live to Twitch. I'm also on VK. I'm also on an OK.ru, and I'm also streaming to Facebook Live. So I'm trying to broaden things out here. YouTube has started deranking my content. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but YouTube has started deranking my content. For whatever reason, the last couple of months, I had a really, really good month in August. And, August was spectacular. But then ever since then, I've sort of, my views have gone down steadily, right? No, they haven't drastically dropped off by any stretch of the imagination, but you can tell. I've been stuck on 34,200 and something subscribers for quite a while, and I think it's because YouTube is probably throttling my content. Maybe I'm getting reported a lot. Who knows? And listen, I'll never say a bad word about YouTube. A lot of guys like to talk a lot of shit about YouTube. Oh, YouTube this and YouTube that. Listen, we all have our gripes with the way YouTube does things, but if I'm keeping it all the way real, without YouTube and you guys, I'm not where I am today. Like, let's just keep it 100. If without YouTube, my channel, my show would not be this big, right? That's just how it is. So people can talk all the shit about YouTube they want. YouTube was free for me to use. YouTube allowed me to make money for free. They didn't really charge me anything. So, Hi X Ghost has got the hamster on meth with this one. I'm going to keep this alive for about 15 more minutes, guys. I got to hit the gym. Andy White on Instagram says, "I like when you crush the haters. We need more like you." I like when I crush the haters too, but it's bad. Listen, I love crushing the haters. It's just bad for my channel, man. I actually lost my first channel when Healthy... Dude, I went in on this chick named Healthy for Hillary. I crushed her. The next day, I lost my channel. So... Smart Guy says, "Manipulation pure and simple." Oh, good to see Spencer RX is in here. Good to see you in here as well. Ishmael says, "What is going on in this world?" Yeah, it's feminism. It is feminism. Jerry Alford is in the house. Very good. Freelance Ronan, the original TSR OG, says, Donovan, it's all good, brother. Comes with the upgrade process. I don't know, man. I might have bit off a little bit more than I could chew. But, I mean, listen, I'm streaming just fine. I had a little bit of a lag for about 5 minutes, but it looks like the lag is gone. Looks like everything is... let me pull it up here. And I know this is bad radio, guys. I know this is bad radio. This is terrible radio, but I need to see how I'm looking on my phone. For those of you guys tuning in for the first time, this is not how my show is typically going to be. Those of you who have watched me over the years know that I run an extremely tight ship. Nothing on my set, colors, everything. Nothing is an accident. There's nothing random about what I do. But I got off to a little bit of a shaky start. I got on late. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. Looks like the scroll bar is scrolling along pretty good. Doesn't look like there's too much of a lag. Every once in a while there might be a lag, but I'm looking good, man. This actually looks good. I like the colors. I like how this looks on screen. Give me some feedback, guys. Give me some feedback, guys. I'd like to hear how you guys like the show. Let's see what we got here. Wizard Praying, I says, I love you. Good. Bend over. There you go. That is the red pill response to that. So yeah, as I was saying, from here moving forward, I'm going to do a call-in show every day. Okay? The call-in portion of my show will be available to patrons only. And the reason I cannot get away from engaging with my audience, guys. I love it. There are guys who have 1 million subscribers and, all sorts of fortune and fame. And, I make very good money doing this, but I don't know, man. Something about just talking to you guys, talking with you guys. Honestly, man, if I could do a call-in show 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, I would do that. Like, I'm just keeping it all the way real. I mean, I would love to be able to do that. That to me would be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't know. I might think about maybe transitioning to that. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think, man. Tell me what you guys think. Should I go to like an all call-in show? Should I only do these sorts of episodes for Patreon? I don't know. I'm sort of thinking out loud here because I really, really miss interacting and engaging with the audience, man. I really, really do, man. It really, man, oh, man. Dallas Cowboys says, what's up, Donovan Sharpe? Yeah, the Cowboys and Eagles both took the L, but I'm going to tell you what. The Cowboys took a bigger L than the Eagles. Cameron Barton is in the house. Abram Outlaw, who I can't tell is a friend or a foe, is telling me I'm all right. I got to raise the people's eyebrow to show that I'm a little bit hesitant of that. You guys have no idea how much I love doing what I do, man. Like, this is, dude, I get up every morning, man. I get up every morning and I feel like I can't wait to get up. I can't wait to get up. I can't wait to get in here and get in on the studio. It's just, I love doing this, man. I really, really do. I really, really do. And I wish I could do a show that allows me to interact with fans, interact with you guys all the time. I really, really do, man. Oh, you know what? Here's something else I just forgot. I actually look okay on the screen, but I usually have a light directly pointed at my face so that you guys can see my face. I can actually see myself pretty good. I can actually see myself okay, but I'd actually like to see my face a little bit larger. Yo Mismo says, avoiding calls makes you more close to the audience, not like the other divos out there. Dude, I love how Yo Mismo went Spanish with it, right? So if it's a diva, meaning a woman, if you're a man, you're a divo. That's awesome. That's great. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm like. Don't get me wrong, man. I understand why guys who have just mega huge channels rarely take phone calls because they would. I don't know, dude. Let's just say I had 1 million subscribers and I did a call-in show every day, dude. The phone lines would be jam-packed for 2 straight hours. I can't think of anything better than doing that. Like that would just be fantastic. I would love to do a show like that. Let me scroll back up here. I'm going to go until about 1:30 Eastern, guys. Oh, we got a listener from Ireland here on the Instagram side. Got a question here from Andy White on Instagram that says, Donovan, do you think red pill will gain momentum and eventually overtake blue pill in our lifetimes or maybe our kids' lifetimes? That's a good question, man. Guys like MLD thinks that the tide is starting to turn. And I don't 100% disagree with him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd like to think that people would be, red pill will permeate, will sort of dominate the blue pill, but I don't think so, man. I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, and I don't think it's going to happen in, the next generation's lifetime. So, who knows? Jerry Clout says, shout out to Donovan for red pilling me at age 21. Appreciate it. Tony C says, it's okay, Donovan, just a case of the Mondays. Richard Cabeza says, I turned a hoe into a housewife. Now my ex-wife, still a hoe. That's funny. That's awesome. Blackman Fitness sent a request to be in your live video. Blackman Fitness, I'm not bringing you on to talk to me. If you have a question, just put it in the chat, man. Pat Adams says, my off game is still very entertaining and informative. You guys have no idea how hard I work at doing this, man. Like, I work on my speech patterns. I work on getting rid of my verbal tics. Again, those of you guys who have followed me, I used to say listen all the time. I used to say here's the thing all the time. I've essentially eliminated those. So I've done a very good job in improving my surroundings, improving my speech patterns and all that. So I work very, very hard at this. I don't just, and again, not to say that there's anything against guys who just plop down in front of a phone and start talking. That's fine. There are men who have channels bigger than mine who just do that. I'm not made that way. When I do something, I want it to be representative of who and what I am. When people tune into TSR Live, I want them thinking, look at this guy's set. Listen to the way he talks. Watch the show's flow. Look at how everything is organized. This is a man who has his shit together, and his show is indicative of this characteristic that he has. That's what I want. That's what I want. Freelance Ronan. Freelance Ronan says the crazy thing, the likes are being tampered with. When I click the like, it goes away. Yeah, there's something going on with my channel, guys. There is definitely something going on with my channel, something nefarious. I know that my views are being throttled. I know that I'm not in people's search suggestions. I know that there's something going on with my channel. I don't know what it is, but it's not going to stop me. Right now, I'm streaming to 7 different platforms. So, listen, if I can't grow through YouTube, guess what? I'm going to find another way. Oh, by the way, Devin is an internet marketing expert. That's right, guys. That's right. Devin gets paid very good money. Devin makes very, very good money helping companies get found on the internet. So if this thing really starts to go into maybe like a ThreatCon Delta type situation, I'll pull Devin in and say, hey, listen, I'm not going to be able to grow through YouTube anymore. It's time for some keyword stuff. It's time for you to work some magic. She's already started rebuilding my website. I'm actually gonna be relaunching my website here in about a week. Number one. Number two, I've got a second course coming out. I have a second course. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to be along the lines of the player handbook, the player Bible. I have my course out right now, how to build a quality woman from the ground up. Well, this and that, of course, deals with relationships, how to train a woman, how to do this and that. This next course that I'm getting ready to put out is the player life. How to get more women, how to how can I put this? Good God, man. I'm drawing a blank. But yes, that course is going to be coming out within the week. Richard Cabeza wants to know what my favorite Nintendo 64 game was. I have two favorite N64 games. The first favorite one is the Tetris one. I forget what it's called, Tetris Extreme or something. The second one was 007, GoldenEye. The original first-person shooter game. Love that. I used to use 006, Alec Trevelyan, Texama, please forgive me for these mispronunciations, says they are deranking all Red Pill content. Yeah, that's to be expected. 16 seconds left for my Instagram audience. 16 seconds left on my Instagram audience. My Instagram followers, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully around 11:30 for a live pre-show Q&A. Okay, well, that's that. Never mind. Excellent. Let me share the story. Oh, cancel. Excellent. Perfect. All right, so now I've got a stories archive, which is another video archive there. Zachariah Hayes says, take the Derek Jackson approach. Pander for views, then drop facts. I think that just dropping Red Pill truth and just spitting the truth, I think that gets enough views. I don't think there's any need for me to talk about that. Hey, somebody's watching me on Twitch. How about this? By the way, what's the over-under on the amount of days before Twitch takes down my account? Give me a second here, guys. Very good. Gilbert oh God, I'm so bad with this. Gilbert D says I should do a video on microchimerism. I have no idea what that is. Somebody send me the definition. James Martinez is in the house. That's my guy, J-Mart. James Martinez is always very good at calling me out for talking only about the NFC East on my pregame NFL show. Didn't do it this weekend because I had a lot to do. Grovelite12 says, those in this kind of community, even in the skeptic community, are deranked, and YouTube is free for us to view. Listen, I couldn't agree more. And a lot of people talk about, oh, YouTube is censoring people and this and that and the other. Listen, it's not our constitutional right to be able to use YouTube. If YouTube wants to, and listen, not that I like when they do this, but if YouTube wants to derank content, if they want to take certain channels down because they don't agree with it, whether I agree with it or not, they are well within their rights to do so. That's just all there is to it. YouTube is the best and quickest way to grow. That's how this is. That's just how this is. YouTube is a necessary evil. Big Brandon says, throw away that Eagles cup. Never! I will never throw it away. Never, ever. Zach Ali says, what's your answer on women in the workplace? I don't really know. Got to be more specific than that. Be more specific than that. Isidore Calderon says, I should make another product as a companion to the Quality Woman course, how to be a high-quality, high-value man that can have expectations. That's actually not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Xanatos Clutches in the house, and half of that call-in show would be Eagles and NFC football talk. Listen, man, I live in Philly. I love the Eagles. You know. Yeah, Sharpe Assist says it looks good, a little dark. Yeah, I don't have the... This is just me scrambling because I had sound issues, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Shabazz says, I wouldn't commit to call-in show every day, but if you did it like twice a week, it would be better because it's not that big a commitment to the point you get burned out. I suppose that's probably true. Because I'm going to tell you what, doing call-in shows, it does take a lot out of me. I love doing it, no doubt, man. I love doing call-in shows, but at the end of those shows, dude, I am mentally exhausted. Holy moly. Daniel Tapia says, damn, 600 viewers, Donovan. Congratulations on the growth, my man. Yeah, Daniel, I've had upwards of 1,700 viewers at the same time. But again, YouTube is deranking my content. I'm going to go for maybe 5 more minutes or so. The Senate says, have you considered streaming on Twitch as well? Could be more lucrative with paid subscriptions and maybe easier way to build the brand. Yes, I'm actually streaming live to Twitch as we speak. I'm streaming live to 3 YouTube channels, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, VK, and OK.ru. So, Zachariah Hayes with the $10 super chat says, your radio voice has improved since I started listening to you. Good job. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, guys, I work very, very hard. I work extremely hard doing what I do. Jeff Jones says, my likes have disappeared twice now. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that concerns me, man. This is the kind of thing that concerns me. My subscriber count has been sort of stuck in limbo. Like, as soon as I reached 30, like, it started slowing down. The beginning of the summer, guys, right around the end of May, I had 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. In 3 months, I got to 30,000. I gained over 25,000 subscribers in a 3-month period. For whatever reason, YouTube is not allowing me to do that anymore. Jeff Jones, Jeff Jones just says his likes have disappeared twice now. Yeah, I mean, dude, the fix is in. The fix is in. So, it is what it is. Pudding Pops says, at 28, I'm so happy I found this channel. The world frowned upon me when I selected the pill on my path to become Neo. Thank you, Donovan, for being Morpheus. Absolutely. No problem. Bodhisattva says, thanks for a great show, Donovan. Got to run. By the way, your assistant is on the ball. Quick and prompt email responses. Kudos. Yes, Heather is very good at what she does. Very, very good. Cameron Barton says he needs to pre-order that book. Yeah, Jeff Jones says, now the like is gone 5 seconds later. Yeah, something's up, man. Something's going on with my channel. So, the Rainier Report says, I'd rather not see pandering from Red Pill content creators. Yeah, pandering is not in me. Like, I can't, like, I'm just incapable. I'm not going to pander to anybody. So, Ozzy O with the $2 super chat says, there's too much money in making simps. Absolutely. Listen, the economy needs the beta male, guys. The economy needs the beta male. That's for sure. Looks like somebody put... I guess I'll do the male micro... How do you pronounce that? Microchimerism? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, Hoppy Food says microchimerism is all the DNA leftovers inside of women. Yeah, there's actually sort of a... there's like a hypothesis that says a woman with 1,000-cock stare is a victim of microchimerism, I guess, as they call it. I don't know. Maybe I will do a show on that. Who knows? Wow, Jeff Jones says he has clicked the like button about 30 times and it keeps going away. That's crazy. The Senate says I will not get blocked on Twitch. There's lots of way more crazy things on there than the show. Huh, you know what? Maybe this will be a turning point. Okay. Hack says, what's the Twitch link? I don't know. I don't know yet. I gotta listen. I'm gonna have to find my. I mean, I've got a Twitch account, but I'm gonna have to find the Twitch link that I have. So again, guys, bear with me. I'm doing all of this by myself. All of the commercials, the production, everything is by myself. And so, just give me some time. Give me some time, and I'll tighten things up. The Senate says, "Well, damn, what's your Twitch name?" I think it's Donovan Sharpe. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. Yep. Uh-oh. Saxito says, wait a minute. Saxito Paw says, it's just happened to me, like vanishing. Yep. Says like 5 times now. Yep. That's exactly right. Yeah, again, guys aren't getting, you guys aren't getting the, even if you hit the bell, you're not getting notifications. Again, this is just what's happening. Like my channel, dude, my channel shot into the stratosphere over the summer. And slowly but surely, my views have gone down, my likes have gone down. This is just how it is, man. This is how it goes. Oh, I got another Twitch follower. I now have 2 followers on Twitch. Yeah, I guess I'll find the Twitch link and I'll tweet that out because you guys are telling me that Twitch is a good platform to stream to. So we'll see what happens. Saw an interesting question. Michael J says, hey, Donovan, what kind of safe careers do you think women should go into that will keep their, THEIR, career from becoming their whole life? Or does that job not exist? Yeah, those jobs do exist. I like it when women are preschool teachers, elementary school teachers, because they practice nurturing. They're around children, right? Those are safe careers because you can't become the CEO of a multinational conglomerate of daycare centers or preschools. A pediatric nurse is probably safe. I don't know. I'll have to think a little bit on that one. I have 2 people watching me on Twitch. Look at this. How about that? How about that? All right, guys. Anthony Drosso says YouTube may be manipulating their algorithms just like Facebook. I am 100% certain that that's what's happening. Like, the algorithms that are being used are definitely tamping down the views and the likes. And, like, I know that I'm not in people's search suggestions anymore. Like, I know this for a fact. Hey, I got another Twitch follower. All right, hang on, guys. Listen, I'll let you guys know where you guys can find me on Twitch. I might actually have Devin put my Twitch thingy on my That might actually be a better platform in addition to this. Oh, there we are. So Sharpe Assist just found it for me. So it is www.twitch.tv/Donovan Sharpe TSR. So Donovan Sharpe TSR is the Twitch handle. Hey, I got another follower on Twitch. How about that? Isidore Calderon says, am I banned? No, you're not banned, dude. Isidore, you actually sent me a pretty good article this week. He actually sent me a very, very good article this week. So, yeah, and again, I guess if I'm keeping it all the way real, hey, I got another follower on Twitch. Look at this. I have 5 followers on Twitch. Oh, there's number 6. Holy shit, here we go. Oh, 7. Oh, this is great. Shout out to Vlad the King, I Am Bane, Texama, Big Brandon BJJ, Next You Soldier, Hoppy Food 4217, Static Shock 87. Hey, how about that? Very good. Very, very good. Do not time out the drill 65. Don't time him out for saying MGTOW. I'm trying to change my ways. Shout out to Black Jack with a Q for following me on Twitch. Oh my God. Shabazz on Twitch. Deluxe 136. D Max is now following me on Twitch. Man, this is great. Mike, Mick. I'm terrible at this. Again, guys, you guys are, oh, this is great. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to really concentrate my efforts on Twitch. Guys, listen, I love YouTube. I really do. YouTube has allowed me to be as successful as I am. But you know what they say: you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And I hope it was my goal to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I was certainly trending in that direction. But because things have sort of been trending downward, Freelance Ronin, Green Earth Gaming, Freelance Ronin is now following me. So I guess a lot of people, I guess everybody has Twitch now, huh? Jow Joey is now following me on Twitch. Holy moly, this is crazy. I had no idea that Twitch was this. K7 Piranha is now following me on Twitch. Oh, this is great. I love seeing this. This is great. This is awesome. All right. So what about Omedius 549 is now following me on Twitch. So talk to me about Twitch, guys. Because I was on Twitch the other day, and I had to do a double take. There were like 8,000 people watching some dude play a video game. Like he was playing World of Warcraft, and I was like, are you kidding me? It was unbelievable. I have 23 people watching me on Twitch. This is unbelievable. Adrian Lewis says Twitch is a better platform. Holy moly, man. What? The Senate said, oh yeah, man, you can make your own emotes once you are a Twitch partner. That is one way to build the brand. Wow. See, what you guys have to understand, and I'm not making excuses here. But I work so hard. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So you guys are coming in quick. Richard 2477, Mercy 440, Mortius Gwent, Little Rock 2517. You guys are all following me on Twitch. Thank you very much. I spend so much time creating content, guys. And listen, I'm not saying this so you guys can pat me on the back or no. I'm telling you this because this is why I'm just unaware of this stuff. Devin will tell you, I work incredibly hard on my show. I woke up I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I worked on my show all the way up until I went live today. This is the way it is every day, and because of that, I don't really have the time to venture out and look at other platforms and do other things. I'm still working on my book. You know, I just don't have the time. I wish I had more time, but I don't want to sacrifice the quality of my content. I don't know. This is crazy. This is nuts, man. Oh, Steve the Dean is on Twitch. Get out of here. Oh, I did not know this. Mark Traven is on Twitch. Shout out to Sharpe Assist. Sharpe Assist knows what Sharpe Assist knew what my Twitch handle was before I did. So Donovan Sharpe TSR is my Donovan Sharpe TSR is my Twitch handle. So yeah, guys, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some more research, man. Because while it is beneficial to be on YouTube, it looks like Twitch is also a very good platform. It's also a very good platform. So, very educational for all of us here. And listen, I say this all the time. I learn as much from you guys as you guys learn from me. So that's how this is. I love doing shows like this. Don't get me wrong. I like coming on here and dropping the red pill knowledge and going through the notes and telling you guys what's up. But there is nothing I love more than interacting with my audience. That, to me, that's the best part about this. This is why I love going to the 21 convention, because I get to meet guys, I get to shake hands, I get to see guys face to face. Like, to me, I love the human interaction that comes with doing my show. What? Big Brandon says that there are more than 300,000 people watching the black hole on Fortnite. Say what? Is that wait, do you mean 30,000 or do you mean 300,000? Somebody. Big Brandon, are you talking 300,000 or 30,000? This is unbelievable. I did not know. I had no idea. That's incredible. Oh, Baba Tuesday. Dragma1. Thank you for following me on SW Verified at 300,000. What? Oh, this is unbelievable. Dude, 300,000 people, those are TV numbers. Dude, those are television numbers, man. That is... Why have I not heard about this? How do I not know 598,000 people watching? Dude, everyone is co-signing on this. So do you guys... So I need to start promoting my Twitch channel. 400,000 watching Fortnite streams now, and it's just a black hole since yesterday. Oh my God. I've known about Twitch forever. But I had no idea that hundreds of thousands of people Yeah, Texama's right. I need a tech-savvy red pill on my team. Dude. Okay, Robert Johnson says because they're mostly children. Okay. D Hunter and KWOF have just followed me on Twitter. Yeah, Steve the Dean is a big gaming guy, isn't he? Yeah, Cameron Barton says that there's a delay on Twitch. I don't really worry about the delay. The lag, like if I'm talking and lip syncing, that's what I'm concerned about. But I know that there's a delay. Like what I'm saying now, you guys are not going to hear until, 10, 15 seconds from now? I'm good with that. Say what? You got to be kidding me with this. D. Washington says there's kids making tens of thousands of dollars a month on Twitch. Are you guys kidding me with this? This is unbelievable. Say what? Yo. Dude, I'm going to tell you what, man. Today, October 14th, 2019, man. This this might prove to be sort of a watershed moment in TSR Live history, because I've always known about Twitch. I just didn't realize dude, this is okay. Oh, the Rainier report says dude named Ninja is a multi-millionaire. I actually saw the guy on the Celebrity Family Feud. I had no idea who the guy was. He's like, yeah, I make $1 million a month playing video games. I'm like, what? Didn't think anything of it. No, I'm not a video game guy. I just want to make content. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sharpe Assist makes a good point. He says Twitch isn't really for it's not really my demographic market. No, I would agree with that. But I'll also say this. A lot of guys who are into video games, those guys aren't really that good with women. All the top guys, all the guys who are making the millions of dollars a month and all this and competing in shows, they're not good with women either, but they still get women thrown at them because they're the top guys. But most of these guys who are watching Twitch, dude, I can't imagine sitting around watching someone else play video games. That's just not something I have interest in doing. Yeah, Shaker says I'll get banned. It's PC. I'm going to give it a shot, man. Ooh, Big Brandon says I can make it for teens and men and young men content, so play Madden and talk Red Pill Light. Boy, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. I don't want listen, I'll actually be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I guess while I'm being completely honest, the ultimate goal for this show, I'm never going to be off the air, guys. I love doing a studio show and I love talking about this stuff. This is absolutely my favorite thing to do. But eventually, guys, what I intend to expand this to bi-monthly or maybe even monthly on-site appearances. Next summer, and nothing's engraved in stone yet, but I'm in talks, I'm making plans. Next summer, I'm doing a 3 to 4 multi-city tour. Guys, I'm doing a 3 to 4 multi-city tour. I'm gonna do a city in May, June, July, and August, possibly even September. And it's gonna be from coast to coast. I plan to do, and again, this is all preliminary, so don't hold me. So here's what's gonna happen. Obviously, I'm gonna do one here in Philly. I'm gonna do one in New York. I'm gonna do one down in Houston because that's where Steve the Dean lives. I'm gonna do one out in Reno because that's where Rolo lives. And then maybe somewhere in LA. But yeah, that is the plan. I plan to take this show offline. I'm always going to be online, guys, right? But eventually, I want to make this to where the show is just a supplement to what I'm doing. What I'd eventually just like to do is just write books, do courses, make appearances. Like, I like meeting you guys up close and personal. The lead singer for, and I don't know if he wants me saying this. Well, shit, I guess the cat's out of the bag. I'm actually going to get to meet the lead singer for the Failsafe. I'm going to get to meet him at the 21 convention, which is in less than a week. I couldn't be more excited, man. It is, and it's so funny. We're both fanboys of each other. I love his music. I love the band. And he likes the show. So it's going to be cool as shit to go and meet up with this guy. This is what I want to do. I want to get out. I want to talk to guys. I want to shake your hands. I want to have a few beers. I want to teach you guys things. So that's eventually what I'd like to do. I would actually like to, 12 months out of the year, every month, different location, do a different talk, different workshop, weekend workshop, whatever the case may be. Every few weeks, release an audio course, release a video course, release a book. That's what I would like to do. So yeah, that's oh yeah, Kyle Mitchell, I'm definitely coming to Miami. Definitely coming to Miami. Dude, I can listen. Every place I've got homeboys, I'm definitely going to be going. Myron Gaines is down in Miami. So okay, so the show took a little bit of an unexpected turn, but I think we learned a lot. I gained a few followers on Twitch. I'm going to be talking to I'm going to do a little bit more research on how to Dat Tex Boy and Tom Brokaw and Johnny Prezzo now following me on Twitter or Twitch. Eric Canaday 10 is now following me on Twitch. Bramblebush says, do a show from the Slut Walk. Dude, how cool would that be? Right? Wow. I'd have to hire bodyguards. All right, guys. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys in the chat letting me, sort of cluing me in on what's going on out here. And listen, if there's, and what you guys have to understand is I'm not good at anything except for writing and talking. Okay. I'm not an internet marketing expert. I'm not a technical, look, like you guys see the scrolling text and all the fancy stuff. Guys, it has taken me years to get to this point. It has taken me a long time to get the show to look and sound like it does. Right? So I'm not a tech expert. I'm not a audio video expert. I'm not any of that stuff. Right? I don't know about marketing. I don't know about building a brand. All I know how to do very, very well, I know how to talk and I know how to write. And I happen to know how to communicate what I've learned about women in such a way that helps people. So if anybody out there has any suggestions, if you know of someone I can hire, platforms, anything you guys feel that could help the show, send me an email, tsr@donovansharpe.com. Anything you guys can do to help me out. Because the production side, I'm good. Right? Devin and I, if we're still together, we actually plan on moving into a bigger place. And dude, I'm going to completely redo the studio. Dude, I have big, big plans. But again, creating content is all I'm good at doing. I don't know about the marketing aspect. I don't know about the building the brand, like email lists and all that. I don't know about any of that stuff. So if there's anybody that can help me, if there's anybody that can send me something that can help me, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. That would be greatly appreciated. Very educational podcast today. Very good episode. Tomorrow I will have the YouTube link, the secret link to YouTube figured out on the YouTube side. My apologies to my patrons. I'll definitely talk about the dead dogs tattooed on her breasts and all that. So, Perpetual76 says, I'm not liberal enough and not a vegan. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.